The Royal Caledonian Charities Trust is a charity attached to the oldest charitable ball in the world, the Royal Caledonian Ball in London, and it raises money for smaller Scottish charities that don't quite have the reach to raise funds across the UK. We try to split that geographically, so the Highlands Islands, the North East, Aberdeenshire and Moray, Fife, Perthshire, Edinburgh, Glasgow and the borders, but also across sectors.
The Trust was set up in 1849 and is estimated to have given over £3 million to worthy Scottish causes. The vital work we do is also recognised and celebrated through our long-standing patronage from several members of the royal family.
Any trust that has knowledge and understanding of an environment can make a real difference. And its ability to get a little bit below the surface and reach those groups can make an enormous impact.
Here are just 3 of the amazing charities we have supported in the past year.
Part of our work here in the Mercy Centre is having this homeless project. We serve up to 200 meals a day between morning and evening. All the work in the project is done by volunteers. We've got 145 volunteer helpers. Well, tonight we're having a burn supper. It's just to make life a bit normal for the guests who come in here and to cheer them up a little bit.
All the very best to you. Enjoy your burn supper here in St.
It's just great to see people happy, that you can do something for them. You get a lot more out of it than what you put into it.
People just come along, they're from the margins and we don't expect them to say anything and just to be themselves.
The Brecon Youth Project, it's a drop-in centre for the young in the town. We probably get about 250 drop-ins a week.
I come to Attic just for the community and the feel that we have.
The funding's been put towards our back room here. It's had its fair share of wear and tear. It's had a complete overhaul, it's been repainted, it's had a new floor chosen by the young themselves, pretty indestructible seats and a great big television screen. Who doesn't like that?
We did DJ mixing here a while ago, so it'll be a great place for that. It's soundproof, so we know we can watch movies and stuff, and it's just a chill space that is just great for sitting down in.
Because we're quite a rural community, it's very hard for us to find companies and things who are able to sponsor us. And I hope that people see here that this is looking really spick and span, and we're now getting lots of interest and people coming in.
The Scottish Veterans Residences is a charity that was established in 1910 in response to the sight of veterans sleeping rough on the streets of Edinburgh. Our accommodation is also people's homes. It's where they live all the time, and they can become a little isolated sometimes or can isolate themselves.
We tend to stay in our rooms, and isolation, it can be a horrible thing. A lot of ex-veterans, they don't intermingle with other people, and they're quite solitary.
Well, this week we're at Galabin Lodge in the beautiful Scottish Highlands for a week of outdoor activities. We're fortunate to have been supported by the Royal Caledonian Charities Trust for several years. It's really important that we get the funding to be able to do this. We wouldn't be able to do it without it.
Ready!
They've had quite a rough time, some of them, coming up, and you listen to their stories. Hopefully a week like this really puts them back on track.
It's in a different environment being here for these people. So it gains confidence and they become more sociable.
It's a chance to bond with other folk, and not everyone's confident, and it's good that there's other people that help encourage others to do stuff,
Love this sort of thing. This is what I like the outdoors, it's brilliant.
Each time we head home from here after spending 4 days here, it's nothing but positives. Without the charitable organisations and everyone coming together, we wouldn't be here. I really thank them.
Our core source for this funding is the Royal Caledonian Ball, now widely considered to be the world's oldest charitable ball.
The Caledonian Ball has been going for 200 years now, and we'd like it still to be going in 200 years' time. It's a fun evening to raise money. It's an exciting event with which to be associated. It also means increasing our reach to new charities and new projects.
The ability to make the ball really successful is the key to growing what the Trust can do. That's not just the people who turn up on the night, so to speak, to do the dancing, but those who sponsor, those who, programmes and advertising and all of that, makes a tremendous impact and just changes what you can do in terms of the amount of money you can raise.